Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So, um, can you also see my screen?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, so we can begin today's training. Good afternoon and good morning, everyone. So next I will introduce the CAN system. So now I will introduce the CAN system topology and the product information. First is the introduction to CAN system. Today we will introduce the systematic argumentation and the system installation, the system topology, and the product introduction. Case Association is established its headquarters in Brussels in 1990, and its name was EIB Association. And in 1999, EIB Association merged with Betibus and EHS Association to form CAS Association. What's the goal of the CAS Association? There are three main goals. First is defining a brand new and open standard for smart home and buildings. So, for example, if you have a different case factory, the products can work with each other together because they have the open standard protocol. So the device from this different company, they can work together. Second is setting the case trademark as a symbol of quality and huge supplier source. And third is establishing case as the standard of smart homes and buildings from Europe and even the whole world. Today, I think the whole world have the CAN system. So I think that their goal has achieved. At first, CAN Association was founded with only 9 members, and now it has more than 300 members. And the latest membership list is available at this CAN website. CAN is a well-established technology, and can see the CAN have different standards from 2003, 2005, and six. What's the difference between CAN and traditional technology? First is decentralized layout to reduce the wiring cost. Second is the high transparency of installation. And third is the system device can be added at any time. For example, we have already installed the light and the curtain module to control the lighting and curtain. Maybe later you want to control the air conditioner, so you also can add the fan coil unit or the IR emitter to control the air conditioner. Okay, so I can use the.
Continue.
I
Yes,
can
thank you.
continue.
Okay.
From the CAN from the CAN system, we can control the writing, write status, and security, and the energy management. The HVAC. For the HVAC, we can control by the fan coil unit, or also can control it by the IR emitter. We also can monitor the CAN system. We have the GVP software. This software we can install from our PC and monitor the device status. Also can control the device. And we also have the remote control. We have a new CAN gateway. It can connect with our app on Pro. And with this app, we can control the device. Next is metering. Metering is maybe used to measure the power meter, the power or the water or the gas. Next is the audio video control. And the case devices are the white goods. So what's the relation between CAS and HDL? HDL became the first member of manufacturer in China to join CAN Association in 2006 and became a manufacturer member of CAN China in 2008. Became a board member of CAN China in 2017. 17. Became a board member of CAN's HK User Club in 2017. So CAN's has worked in the CAN system for more than 15 years. So we have developed many CAN products. Next part is the system installation. From different CAN devices, how the CAN device communicate between each other. There are mainly 4 kinds of communication media, like this is the CAN Twitch cable. Also, we can the CAN system can transfer the signal by the power cord, like this. This power cord. It can also can transfer the data. Also, the CAN has the wireless device. They communicate by the radio frequency. So they no need to connect the the cable between different devices. Also, CAN device can communicate by the IP. So with the IP communication, we can communicate with the mobile device. For HDL system, we didn't have device can communicate by the power cable or by the radio frequency. Our device mainly communicate by the CAN cable, like the first one, this CAN cable. And we also have the IP module. The IP module can connect with the computer or connect with our mobile device. This is the standard of the CAN cable. From here, we can see there are 4 cables with the cable. The white cable, yellow cable, black cable, and red cable. For the white cable and yellow cable is for the additional power supply. And the black and red is used to support the power supply and also can transfer the data. So most devices just need to only connect with the black and red cable, these 2 cables, because these 2 cables can supply the power and also can transfer the data. But maybe for some other device like the touch panel, normally they have the screen and they need more power, so we need to add the additional power with the panel. Next this is the bus connector. Each case device they have a bus connector. The bus connector have 4 functions. First is extension, joint extension or connection realized by means of bus connector. So with this connector, we can connect different devices together by the cable. And the bus cable shall only end either at the device itself or at this terminal. And third is removal of bus device without interrupting the bus. And third is the mechanical protection against reverse polarity. So where should we install with the case device? For most accelerator, we install the device in the distribution box. We case HDR also have the distribution box, and this is the case device. We can install the device in here. On the right is the example of the device connection. From here, we can see this is the power supply. This is the power supply. And this is the device. This is the bus device. The case power supply can supply the power with the case device, and each case device they have the bus connector. This is the bus connector. And different bus connector connect with the case cable, and the red cable and the red cable and the black cable. Next is the example of the power supply unit connection. This case power module is we should connect the AC with the L port and the N port. This is the AC. The AC come into these 2 ports. And then the case power supply module. It has the case voltage port and the auxiliary voltage port. This port is used to supply the power, also can transfer the data. And this port only used for the additional power supply. For this case power supply module is to connect with the cloud to avoid the static accumulation. and it can provide a buffer time of 100 milliseconds to copy with power interruption. And the LED data indicator, different LED data have different functions. The red is overload, green means normal, and yellow means over voltage. And of course, it can supply the power for other lights. Next is the type of the bus power. The cable length have the relationship with the case power supply. When there is only one power supply, in here is one power supply, and the measurement of the cable is 350 meters. When there are two power supply in one line, then the maximum length of cable is 700 meters. And when there are more than 3 packets power supply, the maximum cable of one line is 100 meters. And next is the maximum distance between two bus devices. When there is only one case device, the maximum distance between two devices is 350 meters. And when there are two power supply, the maximum distance between the bus device 700 meters. And when there are more than 3 case power supply, the maximum distance between two bus devices is 700 meters. Next is the maximum distance between the non-power supply device and the power supply. No matter there are one or two or more than 3 power supply, the maximum distance between the power supply and the bus device, the maximum distance is 350 meters. So the case device cannot have a distance more than 350 meters from the power supply. And at the last is the minimum distance between two power supply devices. There's no minimum cable distance between two power supply as standard central power supply device. How can we understand this? For the HDL case power supply, the minimum cable distance is about next is part 3 is about the system topology. First, we should introduce the system device. This is the HDR power supply. For HDR power supply, we just have the case power supply port. We don't have the additional power supply port. This power supply module, it provides standard communication voltage for the case. First, it provides the power, and second, it is the communication. There's the communication cable short circuit protection for this power supply. If this two cable is short circuit, the indicator will show you is short circuit. And third is control the communication voltage within the working range. Next is the case IP router. There are about 4 functions for this case IP router. First is enable the case show line isolation. Second is the data filtering. And 3 is download commission data. And 4 is achieve data monitoring. First, enable the case show line isolation. Why do we need this function? Because, for example, we have many show or many write in one system. If we don't have the isolation function, maybe all the data will come together and maybe it will fail the system. So, so it can isolate the different writes and build the data with different lines. So make the system work more fast and more stable. And with the case IP router, we also can download the data from our computer. So when we program the device, we can download the data by this IP router. Also, if we want to monitor the case device from the computer, we also can use this IP router. For example, HDR have the GVP software, so we can use the GVP to monitor case device by this IP router. Next is the case line coupler line repeater. For the case line coupler line repeater, they are the same hardware, that's different application. So we just need to download different application to this module. It can work as the coupler or the repeater. This module, it can expand the number of modules, and also it also can have the case show line isolation and the data filtering. Also can filter the data. This are similar as the IP router. Next is the common topology for the CAN system. There are mainly three, 1, 2, 3 topology when we connect the CAN device. First is the linear topology. The device connect hand in hand like this. And it also can work with the star topology. For example, in here, all the device connect to the same point and connect like a star. And that also can work with the tree topology. In here, we can see the device can connect by like a tree from here and from here to here. So we also can connect the case device like the tree topology. But the ring topology is not supported in the case topology. From here, we can see this the big case right, and this power supply, and there are many devices. First, this device are connected by the hand in hand. You can see, and here is the tree structure, and here is the star structure. From here, we can see there's a circle in here. So this is the ring topology. This is not supported in the KS system. Next is the topology compose system. We can use one power supply module and one IP router to form the simplest CAN system. And this system, it can support up to 64 devices. From here, we can see this the IP gateway, and this is the power supply to supply the power for all the devices. And in the right, we have the relay module, the dimming module. Also, we have the smart panel. And in one line, the measurement device are 64 devices. But maybe in some projects, one line is not enough. So we also can add the power supply and repeater to expand the system. In this picture, we can see this the main line, and this main line it can connect with 64 devices, but maybe this is not enough. So we want to add some more device. We can add the cache repeater, and then add another power supply and another device. In one main line, we can add with up to 3 repeater. And the maximum number of devices supported in this way can reach 255. In here, we can see this the case IP module, and this the main line. And here we have the case repeater. We can add maximum 3 repeater. This the first and 2, and maybe yes another repeater. 1, 2, 3. But maybe in some types, 255 devices is not enough. So we need to have expand the system again, so we can connect the IP routers to the same switch. In this picture, we can see we have different IP gateway, and they can connect with the same switch. Then this different line can work together. And in this topology, we can the maximum line for this system there are 55 line, and each line it can connect with the 255 devices. So with this structure, we can support up to 55 multiply 250, 15 multiply 255 CANs device. The CAN system device can be divided into three categories. The sensor. For the sensor, it has the panel or the motion sensor or the draw contact module. And for the actuator, we have the relay, the dimmer, or the HVAC module. And other controller like the protocol controller. Next, the following picture is the minimization system. First is the push button panel, and this the power supply. This is the power supply, and this is the relay. The relay is the actuator, and the panel is the sensor. And this is the case bus. The case bus connect different devices together. So this how can we make the panel and the relay module work together? We can first the panel it has the independent address was 1.1.1, and the relay module also has the independent address 1.1.2. Each device should have the independent address, or we can call it the physical address. And how can we link with the panel and the relay module? We can link with the group address. When we use the say group address, for example, in here is 5, 2, and 66. When this model use the say group address, then we can use the panel to control the lighting. And for the independent address, different devices use the different physical address. Next is the transmission of electrical signal. When we press the button on the panel, the telegram will be sent from the panel to the relay module. When we press the panel, at first the bus device will send a message to the bus. Then the transmission will start. And then the bus device will convert the time required for the releasing the telegram after the telegram is transmitted. And after all the bus devices designated to receive the telegram and convert to receive the telegram, we will convert the ACK command. So how should we program with the test device? We need to use the ETS software, like ETS 5, or the latest software is the ETS 6. So the ETS software is decided for the solution designers to install, engineer to plan, design, or commission case system. And the ETS is a registered trademark of case. Now the newest version is ETS6, and also still some engineers are using the ETS5. And the ETS software can only be downloaded from the case online store from this link. So how the ETS software are sold to us? First, we can install the ETS software freely, but it's a demo version. With the demo version, we just only can configure up to 5 devices. If we pay some money to the ETS by a key, so we have different versions. The professional supply light. From here, we can see for the demo version only can have configure 5 devices. And for the professional type, we can use the full functionality, and there's no the time limitation. For the supplementary, it's the intended for the notebook management tool license from first professional license. For example, I buy one professional license. After that, I can buy another 2 supplementary licenses. And both these 3 licenses, we can have the full functionality, and there's no limitation for the device numbers and no time limitation. And for the light version, with the light version, we only can configure 20 devices. This is the product introduction. I will introduce the HDR case product. From here, we can see we have the system device, also have the terminal control device. For the system device, we have the power supply, and the expansion partition device like the light coupler and the light repeater. Also, we have the timer. With the timer, we can turn on or turn off the lighting, the curtain, or the AC in a specific time. For the terminal control, we have the actuator and the sensor. For the actuator, we can control the lighting and also can control the curtain and control the air conditioner and the audio device. HDR, we have a home play music player. With this music player also support the case protocol. So we can use the case device to control the home play. For the sensor, we have the motion sensor and the draw contact and the smart panel. So with the sensor, we can control the actuator. Next is the introduction for the system device. This is the This CAN's power supply, it can supply 960 mA power. And there are 3 roles for this module. First is provide the standard communication voltage, and second is it has the cable short circuit protection, and third, it can control the communication voltage within the working rate. Next is the CAN's right coupler repeater. With this module, it can expand the number of modules in one line. Also, it can enable the case show write isolation, and also can filter the data between different write. Next is the case IP router. There are about 4 functions for this case IP router. Enable the case show write isolation and the data filtering. Also, we can download the case data, the case database to the device from our PC by this case IP router. Also, with the IP router, we can monitor the device status from a PC. Next is the timer. The timer, it can send the clock information to the case bus. For example, our brand line display, it can display the time information, but we need to add the timer in the system. After that, it can broadcast the time to the case grand line display. Also, it has the time event triggering, like it can turn on or turn off the lighting, the curtain, the AC with a specific time. Next is the automation application solutions. We can simply divide the case device into 2 categories. The actuators and the sensor. For the actuator, we can control the lighting. So which device can control the lighting? We have the relay module. We also have the dimmer. The dimmer is the like the early module, or the dimmer like the MOSFET dimmer or the tri-AC dimmer. Also, we have the standard protocol dimmer like the DALI dimmer or the DMS dimmer or the 0 to 10 voltage dimmer. And next is the curtain. For the curtain, we have the curtain module. Curtain module is used to control the AC curtain motor. And we also have the case motor that it has the case port. So it's the protocol control motor. It can connect with the case system directly. Next is the air conditioner. For the air conditioner, we can use the IR emitter. If the AC can be controlled by the IR code, then we can control it by the IR emitter. Or if the air conditioner is controlled by the fan coil unit, so we have the FCU module. With the FCU module, we can control the fan coil unit. Next is the audio visual control. For example, the television. The television we can control by the IR emitter, and the projector also can control by the IR emitter. If they can receive the IR code, so we can control the television or the TV or the projector by the IR emitter. Or all the device, for example, like the power amplifier or the sequencer, if they support the IR control, we can control it. Or maybe the sequencer is controlled by the ICE485 protocol. We have the ICE232 module. It has ICE232 or ICE485 port to control the sequencer. Next is the sensor. HDL have different motion sensor like the infrared motion sensor or the ultrasonic motion sensor or the microwave motion sensor. Next is the joy contact. With the joy contact module, we can connect with all the devices that have the joy contact output. For example, like the door sensor or the joy contact panel or the joy contact sensor. We can connect with our joy contact module to work with the CAN system. And the last is the smart panel. HDL have many smart panel. For example, the multifunctional smart panel, like the Gorilla display, with one panel we can control the lighting, the curtain, the music, and floor heating, and the fresh air. And next is the push button panel. With the push button panel, we can control the scene or control the lighting, the curtain. Next is the push button smart panel. This is the old HDL smart panel. The button panel are never out of date. We can use the customized functions for each button. And the panel are suitable to besides a right or closed room, toilet. And we also can use the other type panel, like the joy contact panel. This traditional push switch, it has the joy contact output, so we can connect with our joy contact module to connect with the CAN system. Also, the ICE232 protocol panel, you can connect with our ICE232 module to work with the CAN system. Next is the motion sensor. HDL has the PR motion sensor and the microwave motion sensor and the ultrasonic sensor. Next is our joy contact module. This joy contact module is often used with the door magnetic or the emergency panel, mechanical switch panel, small sensor, and some other device that all the devices, if they have the joy contact output, they can connect with our joy contact module. So the joy contact module can be used to detect the state of door or windows. And then we can trigger the security alarm. Also can connect with the ordinary button to enable on-off control, scene control, or sequence control. So for the case system introduction is finished. Next part is show you how to use the ETS software and how to program the device. Before next part, do you have some questions? if you don't have some other questions, so next I can show you how to program the device by the ETS software. Okay, now I will open the ETS software. This is the ETS software, and I can double click here to open the ETS software. And first, we should this is the ETS software, and from here we can see the overviews, and from here we can see all the case projects we already created, and here is the bus page. And in the bus page, we can check the connection. For example, now I connect the case system with the USB interface. So in here, I can detect the USB interface. And from here, I can test. If it shows you OK, it means you can use the e-test to configure the case device. It means the e-test and the case are connected well. And for the connection option, we can select all the connection options. From here, we can read the device info. If we input the individual address of the case device, we can read the information. Next is the individual address. In here, there are three functions. First is the programming mode. Second is the individual address check. Next is the light scan. For the programming mode, for example, if I click start, the ETS software will detect all the device in the case system that is in the programming mode. Now there's no device is in the programming mode. Now I will, for example, if I made the relay module to enter the programming mode, I can press the programming button of the relay module. After I press the programming button of the relay module, you can see this the address of the relay module is 1.1.7, and I also can stop to exit this function. Next is individual address check. If I input the individual address 1.1.7, this is the relay address, and we can check the assistance. You can see when it's green means the this in the case system already have a device that using this physical address. Maybe if I enter another physical address, for example, 89, and check. After a long check, it shows the red color. It means there's no this device in the system. And next is the right scan. For example, I want to, in the system, I want to check which case address is used by the device. For example, in here I type 1.1 and scan. So we can see this individual address in the system. This address already used by the device. Next, I will show you how to create a new project. First, we can click this new project button. And next, the project name. Maybe we can call it the case training. And the line is TP and the backbone is IP. And for the group address style, we can use 3 level. In most projects, we use 3 level group address. And next, we can click the create project button. So you can see the project is created. Next, I need to add the building path. And I should get the name for the building path. Maybe building 1. And from the building path, we can add the floor. For example, floor 1. And from the floor, we can add the room. There are many lessons we can add. For example, in here, I add the living room. And next, I want to add the device. For example, I want to add the relay module, the functional relay module. This is the database I already add from here. You can see the relay switch. This is the 4-channel 10 ampere switch if I delete from here, and I will show you how to delete it and how to add it. First, I can click the delete button to delete the database. Now the functional relay module is not in here, so I want to add from the database. Click the import button. For the case database, you can ask from our technical support. So I will find this in this folder. I have all kinds of case database. I go to the switch actuator and 10 amperes actuator. You can see the different versions. And the case module or the relay module in my demo case is version 1.2. So in here I select version 1.2 and add this database to the ETS software. And in here we can see the 4 channel, 8 channel, 12 channel, and 16 channels. In the demo case is 4 channel relay module. So in here I select this and import the selected products. The database is imported successfully. So in here we can find the switch again. This 12 channel, I need a 4 channel. So here is the 4 channel. And I can select the living room first and then double click the database. Then you can see the relay module is added into the system. Next, I want to add another module. I want to add the Night display. Because I already add the Night display in here before. So now I just only find the database. And the Night display, I am using the version 1.2. So I can double click it to add to the living room. And next, I want to add another device, like the DLP panel, this panel. Double click here. Then the DLP panel is added in here. Maybe you didn't know which device the relay module, which is the Night display, and which is the DLP panel. So I will open the data switch to introduce these 3 devices. Panel series like the the case Granite display. This is the case Granite display. We can see it's a touch screen, and with this screen we can control the lighting, the curtain, the music, the air conditioner. So there are many functions for this Granite display, and the UI is beautiful. And next I will show you which is the relay module and which is the DLP panel. This is the DLP panel. From here we can see the screen is in the middle of the panel, and beside the left side and the right side we have the button. When we press the button, we can control the device. This DLP panel, we also have many functions for it. For example, the switch control, dimming control, shutter control, or scene control, sequence control. Also can control the floor heating, the audio, the HVAC, that is. Next is the relay module. In the demo case, we are using this relay module. So in here, I already add this 3 devices in the system. And the default physical address are 1.1.1, 1.1.2, and 1.1.3. And if I want to modify the physical address for the case device, how should I modify? At first, I should check the existing physical address. From here, I can scan the address already used by other device. So I cannot use the say duplicated device for my device. So I need to trace the physical address of my device. I want to trace from maybe from 11. I can scan the device again. So from here, I can see this physical address are used by the device. So I can change the device from 1.1.11. And you can see, first select the device, then go to the setting option. And in here, I can change the physical address, device address to 12. Next, change it to 13. So now I finished the modifying the individual address of the device. Next, I will I will show you different topology. Now is the building. And we also can use the topology type to build the project. For example, if I select topology, then you can see this the area and this the line. Area is area 1 and this line 1.1. The line address 1.1, and next is the device. Different device have the different device address. From here, we also have the group address option. From here, you see there's no any group address because I haven't added any group address. Now I will go to the building. For example, if I want to use the DLP panel to control the first channel of the relay module, how should I program? As we know, we should use the group address to link with different devices. In this PowerPoint, you can see if I want to use the panel to control the relay module, I need to link with the state group address. So at first, I should configure the relay module. Yeah, this is the relay module. I need to go to the parameter page to configure the channel. Now I want to control channel A, so for the general setting, we can use the default setting, and then we can directly go to the channel A. Channel A, we have a switch working mode. Switch actuator or heating actuator or inactivated. Now I want to control the writing. So in here, I should select the switch actuator. And next is the normally connected type. We can select normally closed or normally open. And next is the response of the switch state. Normally, we select this only after trace. We will send the status. We also can select the always response. But if we select always response, maybe it will send too much data to the system. So in most time, we use the only after trace. And because our relay module is the normally open type, so in here, I select the normally open. Next is we can use the default test setting. So next we can go to the group objects. From here, we can see for channel A, this is used to control the relay channel. This object is used to respond the standard channel data to the bus. We can link this to group address for channel A. Here I link with new group address. For example, the group address I use maybe 3.311. and we can give a name, maybe channel A. Maybe I can use relay A and click OK. And I will give another group address for the status. Relay A status. And the group address maybe 3 1 and click OK. So the configuration for the relay module is finished. Next, I will go to the DLP panel. Now we go to the general page of the DLP panel. For this, the general page, we can use the default setting, and we can go to the system page. Also, we can use the default setting. Next is the function page. From here, we can see the DLP panel have different functions. It can control the lighting page, and it also can control the curtain. And it also can control the, this is the grand light display. I will go to this DLP panel first. This is the DLP panel. For the general page and the LED security page, we can use the default setting. And next is the function page. From the function page, we can see there are 3 normal pages and 1 FCU page, and 2 FCU page, 1 air conditioning page, and 1 music page. Now I enable page 1 because I want to control the lighting. So we can use page 1. Page 1, 2, 3. We can use page 1, 2, 3 to control the lighting, the curtain, or the scene. So in here, I select page 1 and go to the, in page 1, there are 4 lockers. Lock A, lock B, lock C, and lock D. This is lock A, left button, lock A, right button, lock B, left button, lock B, right button, and lock C, left button, lock C, right button, and lock D, A button, lock D, right button. I want to use the lock A button, and in here we can select the independent button mode or the combined button mode. If I use the independent button mode, then the left button and the right button will be separated. And I want to use the button A to control the lighting. So in here, I select the switch controller. And I want to press the first time to open the lighting, the second time to close the relay. So in here, I select toggle. From here, you can see there's invalid toggle, on or off. I want to use one button to turn on and turn off. So in here, I select toggle. Next, I need to set the LED status source. I want to get the LED status from the relay channel. So in here, I select from bus. And the LED status aggression, 1 means on and 0 means off. So next I should go to the group object page. From here, I can see this the local A LED source and local A LED status. So this is used to control the relational, and this object is used to get the relational status. So in here, I can link the group address existing. And 311 is the relay A control group address. I click OK. And this for this object is used to receive the channel status, and I click link with. And here select the 321 relay A status. So now the configuration is finished. Next is to download the data to the device. Because this is the first time to download device, I should use the foot download. In here, you can see there are foot download, parcel download, download individual address, override individual address, or download application. For the first time, we should use the foot download. And after we download it before, then we can use the parcel download or the download application. And if we just want to download the individual address to the device, we can use the individual address. If we want to change the device address, we can use the override individual address. Now it's the first time to download data to the device, so I have to select the foot download and keep current settings. Next, it will tip you to press the programming button. Now I will go to press the programming button. Now I already pressed the programming button, so you can see the device downloading to the relay module. So with the programming button of the relay module, we can see this the PROG LED here. In here, when we press this button, it will go to the program mode. Then this indicator will change to red color. Now the download is finished. Next, I will download the database to the DLP panel. Then I should use the foot download also, because this is the first time to download database to the DLP panel, and keep current settings. Now it asks me to press the programming button. So now I should press the programming button. When I press the first and the last button of the DLP panel at the same time, it will enter the programming mode. You see now it's downloading. This first button and this last button at the same time, then it will go to the programming mode. Press A1 and A10 at the same time. It's A1, A10. Now the device is downloaded. After that, I can use the button A to control the device. And we also can monitor the status. First of all, I click here, click the diagnostic and click the Start button. Then we can see the command in the ETL software. This page will help us to analyze when we are programming some device and we want to analyze some. For example, maybe we cannot control a device and we want to analyze what's the reason. Then we can check the monitor this page to check the command and check out what's the reason, what's the problem. For example, if I press the button, I can see the command in here. And I stop the window. From here, we can see there are two GUI addresses. At first, I press on button, press the block A to turn on the lighting. Here you see the data on. And this is the relay H data. It will send the channels data to the bus, also send on command. And for the control GUI address 311, you can see I link 311 in here. And from here, I can see the GUI address 311. And the source address means the DLP panel address 1113. And you can see this DLP panel 1113. And this is the source name, this is the DLP name. And this is the GUI address. And this is the GUI address name. And for this command is sent from the relay module, because when I turn on the relay module, the relay module will send a GUI address to show its status. So this GUI address 1.1.11. You can see this is the relay module, and this is the GUI address. This is the individual address for the relay module, and the name is this is the model of the relay module. And this is the GUI address for the channel status. In here, we can see the channel status 321. So in here, we can see the GUI address 321. So it's the same when I turn off the relay from the panel to turn off the relay. This is the command off. And after that, the relay channel will send the off command to the status. So after I create the GUI address, I also can go to the workspace, open new panel, the GUI address. Then you can see this is the GUI address. It's all two GUI address. For the GUI address, that's three level. This is the main level, and this is the middle level, and this is the search level. Main GUI, middle GUI, and the GUI address. For example, for the main GUI, we also can give a name for it. Maybe we can call it the lighting control.
We are the friends.
And you can see the make rule is the make group name is changed to lighting control, and the make group address is 3. And 3.1 is the middle group address. This is the lighting. For the make, maybe I should use the lighting, the make group address. And for the middle group address, 3.1, I can use the lighting control. And for this 3.2 middle group address, I can use another group address, lighting status. And next, I want to also use the current light display to control the lighting. So how should I configure it? First, I should go to the parameter page, and for the general page, system configuration page, and the function page, we can unlock it. Maybe we can, for the general page and the system configuration page, we can use the default setting, and we can go to the configuration page directly. From here, we can enable the lighting page, enable the curtain page, and also there are 6 AC page. For this 6 AC page, we can use it to control the air conditioner for the IR emitter line, or to control the IIC. If we want to control the IIC, we can select the AC type. If we want to control the FCU, we should select FCU. Now I just want to control the relay channel. So I just make sure the light page is enabled. Then I can go to the lighting page. From here, we can see there are maximum 20 lights in the grand light display. And now I just want to control one channel. So in here, I enable light 1. Then I can go to the light 1 page. Next, I should select the type of the light. There are different types. For example, the switch, dimmer, RGB, or CCT. Now it's the relay channel. So we should select the switch. Switch means turn on and turn off. And this we can give the mark for the light. And we can use the default name, for example, light 1. And we also can change the light, change the name, like spotlight. And next, we also can select the icon for this button. We have different icons. I can use this icon. And here is the type, enable or disable the switch type. We should select the enable. And I also want to get the status of the relay channel. So in here, I select the enable. Then we can go to the group objects page. From here, we can see the light 1 and 2 group address, two objects, the switch object and the switch data. Is similar as the DLP panel. So for the switch object, we use it to control the lighting on off. So I link with the 311. And for the data object, I link with 321. And this is the first time I download the GrandNet display. So I should put download and go to the setting page to press the program button. After I press the button, the internet software will detect the panel and it will download the data. After I download data, we can control the lighting with the GrandNet display. Do you have some questions about the relay configuration? Or do you have some questions about the ETS software? If you don't have some other questions, I will continue the dimmer training. Okay, next I will introduce the dimmer. First, I will show you how's the dimmer. I will show the data sheet of the dimmer. In my demo case, I use this 2-channel 3 ampere universal dimming actuator. And there are only 2 channels for this dimmer. And for the connection, we can see from here we should input the live and the N cable. This is the live cable and the neutral cable and the P cable to the dimming module. And this is the output channel. There are totally 2 channels, channel A and channel B. And here is the case mass flow port. This is the case port. For the lighting, the live port connect with the output channel and the neutral port connect with the neutral port. Next, I will add the database to the project. Add device. My dimmer is 2-channel dimmer, so and the version is version 1.2, so I should add this database. You can see each database it has the version. We should use the same version as the dimmer. In my demo case, I use version 1.2, so in here I add version 1.2. And I change the physical address. For the dimmer, there's a little different with the relay module. First, I should go to the parameter page. Now I want to use the blocker B to control the dimmer. Maybe the left button of the locker A to turn on and turn off, and the right button to dim the channel. First, I should go to the channel A page. In here, we can see the response stage. We have different response. 1 bit always response or 1 bit only change. In here, for the 1 bit state, I select 1 bit only change. And the response channel state, I select 1 byte only change. Next, for other configuration, we can use the default setting. And next, we go to the dimming configuration page. Here's the switch on phase type and the switch off phase type. We can use the default time is 3 seconds. And next is the enable relative dimming. We can enable. What's the relative dimming function for? Is for the long press dimming. For example, when I want to long press the button on the DLP panel, I want to dim the lighting, so I should enable this. And if I want to use the certain percentage control to control the percentage output of the lighting, I also should enable the absolute dimming function. And we can use the default dimming phase time 5 seconds. Next, we should go to the group objects. From here, we can see there are 3 control objects and 2 data feedback objects. So in here, we can create the new group address. I can check the relay module first. For the control group address, we already use 311. So I can also open the group address window. For the lighting control, I already used the 311. So for the dimmer, I want to use the 312, 313, 314 for this option. I can directly link the group address 312, and there should space between the number. The name is dimmer 8 switch. Next is the 313 dimmer 8 relative. And next is 314 dimmer 8 absolute. Absolute. So next is the data group address. I already used 321, so next is 322. The name is dimmer 8 with status. And next is the 1 byte status. We can create another new group address 323 dimmer 8. Intensity. Dimmer 8 intensity status. And after that, I should download the setting to the dimmer. So use the full download and keep current setting. Next is go to press the program button. Now the dimmer, the data is download to the dimmer. So next, I need to configure the GLP panel. First, I should go to the parameter page of the panel and go to the lock B and select the independent button mode. If you want to combine the two lock B left or lock B and the lock B right button in bind to one button, you should select the combine button mode. But now I want to separate these two buttons. So I select the independent button mode. For the red button, I want to soft press to turn on, turn off, and long press to dim the lighting. In here, I select the dimming control. And when the reaction on left soft button, we have 4 options: invalid, toggle on or off. I want to press the first time to turn on and the second time to turn off. So I should select toggle. And when I long press, I want to dim the lighting. The first time to brighter and second time to darker. So in here, I select the brighter or darker. If I want to always make the lighting brighter, I should select this. If I want to make the lighting always darker, I should select this darker. And next is the dimming step. If you want to use one dimming step to turn on or turn off the lighting totally, so we should select the 100%. And how can we know it's short press or long press? We can set the long press time. The long press time after 1 second is long press. If the press shorter than 1 second, then it's short press. And next is to select the LED data source. We also can select the from bus. And LED data reaction 1 is on and 0 is off. So next we go to the group object. Sorry, I still want to use the rocker B, the right button, to control the percentage of the light dimmer. So in here, I should select the percentage controller. And when I soft press, I want to dim it to 50%. And when I long press it, I want to I can select to 1 value, or also can set the setting soft value. Now I want to select the to 1 value. When I long press, I want to change it to 30%. Then after that, I need to download the data to the device. Because I already downloaded the data to the DLP before, so this time I can use the partial download. And click the Keep Current Settings. Now the download is finished. So, and now I can control the dimmer with the DLP panel. Oh, sorry, that's a mistake. I forgot to link the group address. If we didn't link the group address, the panel cannot control. So we should go to the row copy left sort, link the group address existing. We can go to the, you can see dimmer A switch. And left locker left sort and also locker B left long. This is the long plus dimming. I should select another group address. And next is the LED status. We get the status from the dimming channel. And next, I want to control the percentage of the channel A. So dimmer A absolute. And then I should download the data to the DLP panel. I tried the panel control just now and it's working well. So the configuration for the DLP is finished. If we want to use the grand light displays to control the dimmer, so how should we control the dimmer with the grand light display? And I will show you next. And go to the lighting page. Enable the light tool. And for the light tool, I want to control the dimmer. So in here, I should select dimmer type. And also for the light label, maybe I want to set it dimmer or something other name. Or we also can call it the maybe power light. And here select the icon. And use the default icon and next the dimming control and the dimming status. I enable both the dimming and dimming status for it. Then should go to the group objects. For light tool, we can see there are two group address. There are two options, dimming control and the dimming status. Next, I can link with the dimming control. The dimming control is 314 and the dimming status is 323. And then I should download the application. Now I can use the parcel download. Also, download is finished. And we also can monitor the status when I control the dimmer. Now I control the dimmer from the when I display. The data is still downloading, so need to wait for a while. Now download is finished, so I go to the lighting page. Now I turn off. And turn on it. Also can adjust the intensity. So you can see I can control the intensity or turn on, turn off the relay dimmer channel. For the relay module and dimming module, for the dimmer, they have the scene control. So next I will show you how to use the scene control. For example, I want to control the scene for the dimmer. For the scene control, relay module and the dimmer are the same. So now I just show the dimmer. First, I should enable the scene function. Go to the channel A page to enable the function page, then enable the scene. And for the channel B, I also enable the scene. Go to function page and enable the scene. That's something we need to know that for the scene, each channel have their own scene, so we should enable the scene for each channel. And I want to control two scenes. For example, I want to control for scene 1. Scene 1, the channel output is 3%. And scene 2, the output is 30%. How can I control this? When I press scene 1, the two channel of dimmer will output 60%, and I press scene 2, it will output 30%. Next, I will go to the dimmer to configure it. First, I should enable the scene function for channel A and channel B. And I should configure two scenes, scene 1 and scene 2. Scene 1, channel A, scene 1 is 60%. And scene 2 is 30%. And also go to the channel B. And also enable scene 1 and scene 2. For scene 1, the output, the channel is 60. And scene 2 is 30. From here, we can see there are two scene objects. in channel A scene and channel B scene. Next, I should create the group address. I also can go to the group address window. So the writing control. Next is 315. So in here, I use the group address 315. And the name is immersion. And I should link with the same scene address for the channel B. Immersion. Then I should download this setting for the dimmer to the dimmer. Also download. Next, I should go to the DLP panel page and go to the parameter page. I want to use the rocker C to control these two scenes. And in here, I select combine button mode. And here, I select the scene controller and call the scene number on the left button, call scene 1, and right button, call scene 2. And then I need to go to the glue object. And here we can see local C, source call scene. From here, we should link the same scene address of the dimmer. The dimmer use the scene address 315. So from the DLP panel, we link with 315. And then I should download the application. We can use download application or partial download. Okay, I finished. So I will monitor the data when I control it. Now I press the button to control the scene. Oh, sorry, I just now I pressed the wrong button. I should press the button C. You can see when I control the scene 1, the percentage is 60%, and control scene 2, the percentage is 30%. So next, I want to use the coordinate display to control the scene. How should I control it? And first go to the coordinate display and go to the parameter page and go to the button scene page and I enable two scene. And in the scene 1, I want to check the remark for this scene, maybe 60%. And we can use the default icon, party mode. And I just want to control one object. So in here, I select one object. From here, we can see there's no scene type, which percentage threshold, temperature, threshold, RGB, and the threshold. So which I should select because it's the 1 byte object, and the data value is from 0 to 255. So in here, I select the threshold to control the scene. And for scene 1, the value is 0. And for scene 2, for the remark, I switch to 30%. And the icon number, I use the default icon. And for the output type, I should select the threshold. And I want to control scene 2 for this button. And so in here, I should select 1. Then I download this setting. After download, the coordinate display is restarting. After restart, we can monitor the data. Oh, from here, we also should link with the glue address in machine. Please make sure that both devices should download the glue address. If only download one device, then the data cannot link with two different devices. So for the coordinate display, I should link with this glue address. And also for the dimmer, I should link with the same glue address. Only after that, I can control the device by the panel. Now the download is finished. I can create the data and to monitor the data again. Now I press the 60% and next press the 30%. So you can see this 60 after I press scene 1 and is 60% and scene 2 is 30%. Do you have some questions about the configuration? Hello, do you have some questions? If you don't have questions, we will begin the training after, we will continue the training after 3 minutes. Sorry, 30 minutes. Great option, grade 9 program. Okay, I will take a picture and send to you. Hello, can you hear me? We are going to continue the training. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so we can continue the training. Do you have any questions? Okay, if you don't have questions, I will introduce the curtain module and the RGBW module. And if still have time, I will introduce our CAS assistant software. this is the case four-channel curtain module. In my demo case, it's the two-channel curtain module, but the configuration are similar and the connection also are similar. From here we can see the connection. This is curtain A, and this is the curtain motor. The curtain motor normally have three cable: the end port and the forward port and the reverse port. So when the L line connect with the forward port, it will open the curtain, and when the L line connect with the reverse port, it will close the curtain. For example, this channel is closed, and when this is open, then it will open the curtain. This is connected, and when this is open and this is closed, then the reverse port, it will connect with the AC and it will close the curtain. Next, I will add the curtain module. The device. Two-channel curtain actuator. I will double click here to add the curtain module. And this is the curtain module, and I will change the physical address. Change it to 15. First, I want to use the DLP panel to control the curtain. So I should go to the parameter page. And here is the general page. For the general page, we can use the default setting. And next is the channel A. I want to control the channel A of the curtain. And before we add the curtain module, we also should check about the database version. We also can see the database version here. From here, it says it's 1.0, but in my actual demo case, I think it's version 1.1. So this is the wrong database. I should delete here. And then add the curtain database again. This 4-channel curtain actuator, but I need 2 channels, so go to next. 2-channel curtain actuator and version 1.1. So this is the correct version. If you don't have the database in here, we can add the database manually from the folder from your computer. For example, I go to this curtain page, curtain actuator, we have version 1.0 and version 1.1. In my demo case, it's version 1.1, so I should add the 1.1 version. And I should change the physical address. Then for the general page, we can use the default setting. And then go to the channel A page. Here we can see there are different types: subtle, bright, and simple control. When we select simple control, we can control the up, down, and stop. And if we add the subtle control, we can control the percentage, also can control the up, down, and stop. When we select the bright, we can control the angle, also can control the up, down, and control up, down, and the up, down, and stop, and the percentage and the angle. So I will show you the subtle. And here is for the total moving time from top to bottom. This means when we open the curtain, the whole time from open to close, or from close to open. At first, we don't know the time, so for the first time, we can set a big time. For example, maybe about 60 seconds. So after we control the up and down or open close for the curtain, we can calculate the time with a clock. After we calculate the correct time, we can input the correct time. For example, the total open time is 20 seconds, so I input 20 seconds from here. And next, this is the delay time for moving direction switch. For example, when I am open, and when I press the close button, it will switch the direction to close after 500 ms. For the other setting, for example, for the stop moving after arriving top position, and stop moving after arrive the bottom position. This is used to adjust the open or close position. Maybe sometimes open and close time is different, so we can add the time from here. Next is the percentage position from bus. It means after we enable it, we can see the percentage position control from here. So maybe we want to open it on 50%, so we can send this percentage value to the curtain. If we don't want to use the percentage control, so we can disable it. I can use this function here. For other function, we can use the default setting. Next, I want to use the DLP panel to control the curtain. So I go to the DLP panel. So I should add the address, the group address for the curtain first. And next, I want to add the, open the wood plate group address. So I want to use another curtain control, so I add the make group. And the group address is 0. Maybe I want to begin from 2, so or 4. Okay. Then next I will add the middle address. The middle address curtain control. And I want to add another middle group address. Curtain status. From here, we can check the function page. Function page is used for other controls. For this training, I will not introduce this. You can see the persistent function control, the safety function control, auto function, and sync control, or force control. In most time, we don't use this function. But maybe I want to enable the status page. From here, we can send different data for the curtain. Data of up or down. Maybe only trace, and 0 is up and 1 is down. Next is the moving data, only up trace or always respond. Or here is only upper or lower end position. We can set it only upper or lower end position. Response value we can set 0 or set 1 for it. Maybe I can set 1. And next is the upper lower position. 0 means rich, 1 means excited. I think we no need to set this. So normally we just want to show the status up, down, or the top. And maybe we also want to show the percentage. If we want to show the percentage, we check from here. Enable the position from 0 to 100. So in here we can see this the position, percentage of the position. For 0 is the curtain control, so it's 401 to control up and down. Zero one. Turn up down status. Oh, sorry. For example, if we make a mistake when we give the declaration for this group address, we can go to here to modify. It's not the status, it's control, so I delete the status. You can see the declaration is changed. And next is the stop moving. Link with 402, and the name is curtain stop. Next is the percentage control. Link with 403, curtain percentage. And next is for the curtain status. For the up and down, I use 411. 411. Curtain up down status. And here is the stop status. 412. Curtain stop status. And next is the curtain position status. And then now I go to the DLP panel. I use the lock D to control the curtain. And here I use the combine button mode, and I want to control the curtain. So here I select shutter controller. From here, we can select different functions for the short button. For example, when I saw press left, it's from stepping to toggle or stop. So I also set for left, I open the curtain, and for right, I turn off the curtain. And when I long press, I want to stop. From here, we can see different functions. So you can see left decrease stop, right increase stop, and left increase stop, right decrease stop. When I long press, I want to stop the curtain, and so I select this one or this one. It means when it's moving, it will stop, but when it stops, when we long press, it will decrease or increase. So I select the first one. And then next is the LED indicators. From here, I think I just want to when I press the button, it's pressing, and then off. Next, I will go to the rocker to link the screw adjust. For the stop, I link with the stop option. Curtain stop here. And for the shutter, I link with here. It means when this is for open or close the curtain. And then I download the data to the DLP and the curtain module. And then download the data to the curtain module. It's the first time to download the data to the curtain module, so I use first download. And then we can monitor the status when we control it. And from here you can see when I control it up, the value is 0. And when I control it down, the value is 1. Oh, because I didn't control the stop, there's no stop data. I will control the stop again. Next, I will introduce how to use the granite display to control the curtain. We can go to the parameter page. And go to the curtain page. And here we enable the curtain. There are different types, curtain, model curtain, roller curtain, or blinds. If we use the curtain, only the open, close, and stop control. If we want to use the percentage control, then we can use the model curtain. And also enable the status. When open, the value is 0, and close, the value is 1. So we can select this for open, close, and for the status also use the same. Next, we can go to this group object page, and then we can link with the curtain module. Open, close, curtain up, down, and stop, curtain stop. Next is the percentage, curtain percentage. And next is the open, close status. And next is the stop status. And next is the percentage status. And after that, I need to download the data. I can use the parcel download. And now the download is finished. We can control the granite display to see the command. Now the panel is restarting. We will wait a while. Start opening. Close. Do you have some questions about the curtain configuration? And if you don't have some questions, I will introduce the RGB W module. This is the RGBW module. There are 4 channels, and each channel is 10 ampere or 7 ampere. And there's a programming button inside it. This is the programming button. And we can see there are 4 channels: R channel, G channel, B channel, and W channel. And we should connect the DC input for this RGBW module. So this module is used to control the RGB light or the RGB strip light. From here we can see this is the DC power supply. This power supply is used to supply the power for the RGB light. And here there's a case port. This case port is used to connect the RGBW module with the case system. At first, I should add the RGBW module. Come here to add the device. And you can see this RGBW driver. So again, double click here to add. If we don't have the driver in here, we should click the import and then go to find the database. The database you need to ask from here, from us. And you can see for the RGBW module, we already have the version 1.0. And here I modify the physical address from 1 to 16. 1116. And next, I want to use the RGB plate of the grand light display panel to control this RGBW module. So at first, I should go to the channel RGBW, and I need to enable the on-off status and the brightness status. And also enable the RGB status. Now I just want to control the RGB color. Because our grand light display don't have the RGBW function. So I just want to control the RGB. And next is the go to the RGBW dimming configure page. And I want to enable the absolute dimming. And also enable the relative dimming. Next, we go to the group objects page. From here, we can see that's the combination control. The combination control, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 options. For this is used to control the RGB color. We can select different color with this object. And here is used to turn off the RGB light. Here is used to the relative dimming. It's used to long press to dim the lighting. So for the Korean night display, no need to use this object. It's used with the button, like the DLP panel. The DLP panel don't have the RGB plate. So normally, I think we can use the Korean night display to control this function. Next is the absolute dimming. And next is the on-off status, the brightness status, and the RGB status. So I will chat about the group address. For the writing control, we 3.1, next is 3.16. So here, link with the new group address 3.16. And this RGB color. And this on-off control. RGB on-off. And next is the relative dimming. RGB relative. And next is the RGB brightness. And next is the on-off status. For the status, we begin 3 to 4. 3 to 4. And it's RGB on-off status. And next is the RGB brightness status. And the RGB color status. Then I download the database to the RGB light. Now I press the programming button. And next, I go to the Granular display and go to the lighting page, enable light 3, and give a remark. The type we should select RGB, and the label we can use use the name RGB. And from here we can select the maybe this water lamp, and then we enable the absolute dimming and also enable the RGB color. For the RGB color, we use one object to control. So in here, use one object. And here is the enable the dimming status. And also enable the one object RGB color. And then go to the group address. From here, for the right 3, we can see normally just use for the on, off, and dimming. We use one group address, absolute dimming. We can use the absolute dimming to turn on, turn off, and select the dimming level. And this is used to control the RGB color. So this is the absolute dimming. Here I link with the absolute dimming. RGB bright. And next is the RGB color control. And dimming status. RGB brightness status, and next is the RGB color status. Then I can download the application. After download the application, I can go to the RGB light and also can monitor the data from here. I turn off and turn on it again. And also can select the color. Of course, we also can control the sequence of the RGB light. Next, I will show you how to control the sequence of the RGB light. First, we go to the RGBW module and from the general page, we can enable the sequence. And also I will enable the scenes for each channel. This is like the relay module or the dimmer. Each channel they have the dim function. Can enable scene. This for R and channel B. RG. Enable the function page of the G and enable the scene. And next is channel B. Enable the function and enable the scene. So we want to set 3 scenes for each channel. The first scene is red color. Second scene is green color, and third scene is the blue color. I need to set the scene in each channel. Scene 1 channel is 100 and scene 2 is 0. Scene 3 is 0. Next is the scene for the G channel, for the green channel. Also 1, 2, 3. For the channel green, scene 1 is 0. And scene 2 is 100. Scene 3 is 0. And then go to the B channel scene. Also have scene 1 and scene 2 and scene 3. And scene 1, the brightness is 0. Scene 2, the brightness is 0. And scene 3, the brightness is 100. So after this setting, in scene 1 only the red channel is on, other channel is off, so it's the red color. And scene 2, green channel is on, other channel is off, so it's green. And scene 3, channel blue channel is on, other channel is off, so it will be blue color. Then we can go to the sequence page to set the sequence. Step 1, scene 1. And the time for step, I set it for 5 seconds. And for each scene, there's a fade time. So each scene fade time, maybe I can set the fade time is 3 seconds. Okay. So I can use the default setting, or maybe the fade time for each scene, maybe I can use 0. 0, 0. Zero and resin or solution are 0. Then go to the sequence. Each scene I set, each step I set for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Step 1, scene 1. Step 2, scene 2. And step 3, scene 3. And when start is with 1 and stop is 0. Here is the sequence. I can set the sequence for, I can select a group adjust for this sequence. B3, 1, 10. And the name is RGB sequence. And then I can go to the green light display. I want to use two. If I want to control the sequence with the green light display, I need to use the switch lighting or use the scene button. Now if I want to use the light button, so in here I enable the light 4. The type is switch because the sequence is only switch. And the label name I can RGB sequence. And then link with the sequence. Also, I can enable the status for light force. But the sequence don't have status, so I think no need to enable the status in here. So just use this lighting on off to control the sequence. And then I download the data. And let's download the RGB doublet module. Now the download is finished. So I also can monitor the data. Now the sequence is already running. Now I want to stop the sequence. Now it's stopped. And I open it again. Then the sequence is running. Of course, we also can use the scene to control the sequence on-off. For example, in here, in this button scene page, I use enable two scene. And for scene 3, I want to sequence on RGB. On. And which one, and the value is off. We also can see when use the switch, we can select on, off, or toggle. So it means you can use one button to on and off the sequence. But now I use two scenes, so here is on, and here sequence off. And use one switch, turn off. Then go to the glue objects. And here we link with the sequence. And then we can download the application. Then we can monitor the data from here. When I press the sequence on, it will start. And then I press the sequence off, it will stop. Today's training is finished. Do you have some questions? Hello, do you have some questions? If you don't have some other questions, we can finish today's training. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome. Maybe it's the first time you learn the case, so maybe it's a little complicated.
Hi, can you